Russia actually de-escalate 34 days after President Putin began a war? Major breakthrough after peace talks in Turkey. Joining me tonight is Andrew Hopkins, who's currently in Ankara in Turkey. Also, of course, Vishnu Shom, who's been tracking that story. Mr. Hopkins, over to you first. What's the latest you are hearing? And Russia's surprise peace offer, what's the analysis of it? And has there been any Ukraine response yet?
Well, today's the first time we've really heard some of the details about what the Ukraine is offering, what it's willing to talk about. And what it's said so far is that it's willing to be a non-aligned, non-nuclear country. So it wouldn't be joining NATO, but it would maybe be allowed to join the EU. But it wants some security guarantees. And those guarantees would be provided by at least 8 countries. It actually mentioned those countries today, and they are China, the United States, France, Turkey, Canada, Poland, Israel, and of course Russia, who would have to be involved. And what they say, how this would work, is that if it was the subject of aggression, then there would be a 3-day period in which there could be room for a diplomatic solution to be found. And if that doesn't work, then after that, these guarantors, outside of Russia, I expect, would then be allowed to give Ukraine weapons, military equipment, and the skies would be closed and it would be able to fight back. Right. And that's basically what we've heard today. And Russia is saying that it's willing to sort of scale back its fighting around Kiev and Chernihiv, which you just mentioned. These are areas where Russia has, well, according to some reports, has already been lowering its military activity because of the fight back from Ukraine. We haven't had any direct response to that yet from the Ukrainian government.
So how is this offer, both Ukraine's and Russia's offers, actually being viewed? Are we seeing global optimism? We are hearing that President Biden is likely to get on a talk with phone conversation with European leaders later tonight. How is this being viewed from Turkey, where you are, and globally?
Well, the Turkish foreign minister has said this has been the most meaningful progress so far since these negotiations have been going on several weeks. There have been 3 meetings near Belarus, the border with Belarus, and then a virtual meeting, and now this one for the first time in Turkey. And he's expecting the foreign ministers of the 2 countries now to get together and discuss these proposals. And I think because Turkey is basically the only country who's managed to bring these 2 countries together. It's had these good relations with both sides so far. There's a lot of interest and a lot of expectation on what is happening here, and a lot of hope, really, that it can bring about some kind of solution to the conflict there. There was this NATO summit a few days ago, leader summit. It was quite clear, I think, that a lot of the other leaders were quite keen to find out what was going on in all these discussions, and we've got a bit more of an idea today of where it's all going.